Alright, hello and welcome back to Hates the Name Plays Monster Train. So I think on the last episode we tried this setup of a primary Umbra and an allied Melting Remnant. It didn't go so well. I think we were kind of on the right track to getting something good, but we couldn't pull it through in time and ended up losing. So this time, just to get a little confidence back. Maybe we'll do something like this setup here, or even go back to the classic. I don't mind that option either. So let's see what we got. Let's load it up. Okay, we got two stings, and we got a bunch of imp cards. So you're gonna remove buffs and debuffs. Good to know. Based on the starting cards there, oh, we do really like this. I think it's better than that even. So this is really good. Um, we I think we do want to see the Wrathful build sometime. So maybe this is our chance. Yeah, we haven't seen very much of it. So why don't we give that a shot? I think that kind of makes him into a tank, since he gains armor. He also gains rage, which now that I think of it, him getting rage against the boss that cleanses buffs is kind of a bad call, but oh well. Gotta turn on our mandatory first trial. They got a chunk of armor, so they're gonna be a little rough. So let's build up on this floor to make it a little easier on ourselves. We like that to give them a nice chunk of armor too. And then let's back them up. Maybe not. Then again, hear me out. Back them up with a train steward to give them a little extra damage, and we'll remove that imp so that we can give them more armor in the future. Which was what we're gonna do right away here. I just figured take out that money maker right when we can. And then, bam, now he's much more armored. And I forgot these guys have that extra bit going for them. This should get us at least some slay triggers. 0 cost, let's see what we get. This is a pretty good summon, we'll just throw it down there. We'll use him as a tank. We can kill literally one unit. So let's do it. And then since we have the mana, we'll get a little bit of damage done right away. So when does his revenge trigger happen? I mean, I know it happens when he gets hit. Sorry, what does it do? On revenge, he gains rage, and it's on slay that he gains armor. Okay. Good to know. Let's kill off the front enemy. And does he need to heal? No. And he's gonna gain health. Right, because he's got armor. So, I don't know. Does that buy us an extra turn? No. We're gonna die in 2 attacks from the first 2 guys in front. This guy's armor's all been stripped. Might as well do that. And he's actually gonna die because of this. This unit's gonna die. Damage, damage. They're gonna kill him, and then he attacks, and then they attack. Wait, how are you dying? That's okay. Let's just not overthink it. It's not gonna. There, we did 5 extra damage to the boss. Yeah, it's not gonna make a big difference. This is where it matters, and you are dead. Oh, so you're getting stronger every time you get hit. That's pretty nice. Hmm. We are really liking the imps, and we like the welder imps especially. But I gotta think like this in the future is gonna be really, really good. And you always like a glimmer? Yeah, you always like a glimmer. And this guy, we can make this guy work. That guy's our guy. Unless this ends up being our guy. No consumer of crowns. Darn. You know I was hoping for it. We like this guy well enough because he can buff everybody. So what do we want to see? Maybe quick on that. Yeah, he doesn't do enough damage for. I mean, he has that rage, though he's gonna lose it against the end boss. That's a good upgrade. I think this is worth doing, since he'll probably be out front. Really wish we could have got that. That's good, but I mean, if we think of end boss, this will probably be better. Okay, so we came out of that pretty decent. Spikes, eh? You have 12 and you have 5. It's not good. Against spikes, that kind of goes poorly, but we can kind of work around. Maybe not for the guy who has 5 health, but for our champion with 12 health. As long as we get the iron imps, the welder helpers. None yet. Yeesh. 40 health already. So these are free. That's no brainer. His spikes deal 3 damage. So, and you're dealing 8 damage. So 8 plus 3 is 11. So we don't really want to put either of these guys down. Even though if we put them both down, we would trigger a kill and get rage. This would not get a kill though. And we would have him. Yeah, he'd take a bunch. So I think what we do is we put this guy down here, him up here. I'm gonna hit him with a heal just in case that somehow makes a difference. It doesn't, obviously. We're gonna hope to draw you for free. Let's see if we get a. We didn't get one of the imps that gives us mana, so we'll do this. And we like to see this. You're dead, you're dead. We don't care about you, plus you're gonna die up there anyways. So we're gonna see that same damage coming through pretty regularly, it seems like. Although you're dying, we can turn that around. You getting the kill is good. Ascend doesn't help us a ton here. We usually like to set up on the bottom floor, but just the way this thing worked out, we're setting up here. So I don't think Ascend's it's not really the ticket. And there's no point in anything else, so let's just carry on. Put these guys down. One would get to deal 5 damage, so I guess it's worth it. Wait, maybe it's not. Maybe it's more worth just healing this guy and then taking you out of the picture. You're dead. Okay, we don't have to worry about it anymore. But let's just do that. Do that. Ascend him. Just kidding. What'd I tell you? He's our guy. So we don't need to send again. We'll take the imp. I know the benefit of this, but considering we've got torches, we can kind of deal with that. Although, now that I say that, let's take it. It'll help us set up slay triggers, potentially, if we pull the correct units to the front. I kind of want to upgrade our units. We could wait till here, and this way I would get another unit, which could be really good, considering we're a little light on units, better than train stewards. So let's do that. And yeah, I think we go with the quick unit here. We'll see what we get out of this before we duplicate. I don't think I've seen this before. The remains of Armageddon litter the ice landscape. Both the winged and hellborn lie peacefully in their final resting place of snow. Does that make a lot of sense? I don't know. The train finally comes to a halt, and your fallen soldiers from both sides. Did they really believe in what they were doing? Was either side justified in this fight? It's a lot of conversation. It's all irrelevant now. Survival is the only thing that matters. Besides, the weapons they've left behind may prove to be of some use to us in the battle ahead. So what do we salvage? The sword? Oh, what? Most blessed sword. X cost. Purge piercing. Oh, purge is from our deck, huh? Deal 10 times X damage to enemy units. So plural, and it's piercing. Do they all purge? They do all purge. Purge, apply 3x damage shield. And it's just to 1 unit. Purge, kill a non-boss unit for 0 cost. This one's probably not worth as much. The Petrified Skull, the Holiest Shield, or the most... And they couldn't even fit the in it. So this is thy holiest shield, but most blessed sword. I mean, this will kill. The fact that they purge means I'm not actually that excited by this. Let's take the shield, I guess. Several attempts to bring it into blah blah blah. So I'm leaning towards making another one of these big boys. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. They're not quite strong enough to like win the game by themselves yet. Maybe we can get them there eventually, but not yet. Damage shield, huh? Love it every time. All right, let's see what we get. Okay. So, yeah, this seems pretty sensible. Now, I think we do this. They're gonna murder him. That's fine. We don't want him getting the kills anyways, and he just tanks some of the damage for us. And then the rest of this goes well. We don't want to redraw this, so let's just let it die here. How did we have 4 that one? Oh, because we carry over. Yeah, that's how we afford these guys. Okay, that's important to remember. Don't cast Train Stewards for no reason. Shit. Don't cast spells for no reason. Sorry, I do occasionally swear. Seldomly, I like to think. You're not gonna die, but you're getting close, and that's scary. I really want the Ascension, or one of those fiends to come back. Okay, I think we can... Wait, how much capacity do we have? So let's do this first. Then this. And we'll do that. Sure. And let's save a capacity. Save 2 capacity. And by capacity, I mean Ember there. Yikes. Okay, let's do this. Just to kill that guy. Is that incant? It is incant, so we don't want to cast anymore on that floor if we can avoid it. Cast that just to get the draw next turn. Take this guy out so he doesn't cause us any other troubles. We can heal this guy, but it's not really to much benefit. Okay. I know you guys are in here. We drew them at a bad time last time they came through. And this is pretty rough too, because we would like to draw one next round to put here. If we're not going to draw our better units. You're dying at least. We'll hit this guy as hard as we can. We could put one of these out with 1530 armor. It'd let us hit for like 1 tick a few times. We'll just wait and hope that we get lucky and draw some big boys. We did draw 1. So we definitely want to put him down. Now the question is, no question, you do more damage, so you're coming up. And in order to buy her an extra attack, we'll put this guy down here. There's no way this makes a difference, so let's just hold on. Sadly, can't be done. Fortunately, he's already dead. That guy got pretty big by the end, so that was good. I think this is our best choice. I like this, but we uh, we can't rely on rage for too much longer. The Woken Hollow is pretty interesting, but I think we don't need him since we have two Demon Fiends. We could get another one of them, but again, and or another one of them, but we don't think we need. I don't think we quite need them. I guess what I gotta consider is what's my best floor scenario. I like to have this guy down and this guy on a floor, and then this guy, and then we ascend one of those two, and that kind of allows this guy to fit in there too. So basically, what I'm saying is I like these 5 units to take up the bottom 2 floors, if possible. Pardon me. With that in mind, we could fit something else up top, and it could be this guy instead. On his own, he's not getting a lot done, but you know, if we give him someone who does damage or something. Do we need capacity? I think we should take it. It'll give us a little future proofing. Because I think there's very likely a scenario where we make one of our 2 capacity units into a 3 capacity unit. Also, we can fit imps easier this way. Add a sting spell to your hand. I don't mind a sting spell, since they facilitate so much extra draw. Health per stack is interesting too, of course. I mean, these are our only regen effects so far. Hmm. 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 I'll go with this one. Oh man. Between the 3 imps we have and imp in a box, I think we can afford to make that work. Also, we have the ability to hold over our energy. So let's keep going down this path, Wrathful. So now when he slays, he gains 10 armor, and on revenge he gains 2 rage, and he has starting stats of 1818, which aren't amazing starting stats, but I would like if he had a little more health, honestly, because then he could be used a little more reliably as like a tank, which I think is kind of the point of the 10 armor, but maybe it's not. Maybe I should put him behind something, and then when he gets kills, he'll gain that armor, and that'll just help him be kind of a big time boss killer at the end. Maybe that's how I should be looking at it. It's going to be a bit rough, but them having a little extra damage isn't the end of the world, I hope. The main need that we have is we need to get our tankier units onto the train as soon as possible. So let's cast both of those. That'll give us some draw at the very least. This guy's slightly tankier. I mean, literally, he's less tanky than this guy right now, but he has the capacity to be tankier. That's why we really need to get him to an upgrade station. You have 50 health. Sadly, It just can't be done. Can't be done on this floor anyways. Not by these units. We can set up here. Then what do we do with you? Do we set you up here? I think yes. 13. Oh, you do 6 damage. I kind of thought he didn't do damage. I thought he was just a big shield boy, but I guess he's holding a big stone book or whatever. Now I want something up here. Or I just do this. That also works. Demon Fiend. Heck yeah. Welcome to the battlefield. Sorry, Pyre. Demon Fiend was the correct answer to this question. I hate these right now. You have not very much health. In fact, you have no health. Let's see what we get here. Whoa! Okay, I like this. Let's just put a couple of these down to... because of this, we don't mind gaining all of the Ember at once. That means we might as well purge that. Can we heal him enough to save his life? Not without using the Welder Helper, I don't think. This does kill that guy, though. I think we should do it because we can't get this unit in front of this unit. Even if we ascend him, he's gonna go behind. And we don't do anything with the train stewards. They shouldn't be in the deck, but we just haven't been able to remove them yet. Now, which one do you send? I guess the clear answer is this guy, because although he's gonna die, and he actually does more damage. Oof. Woof. We're in a bit of a rough spot in terms of just survivability here. Let's take that guy out. Could have taken this guy out, actually. Okay, let's get him up, because he does more damage. Sorry, champion. If we put him in front, champion still dies. Could do this and have him have like the world's largest damage shield. 15. Sure. I kind of don't like it being in the deck if it's just something I'm going to have too good to use Syndrome on forever. Man. Is it just me or do the bosses come quicker or something? Because like I feel like I should be able to get back to those units before the boss shows up, but not the case. Okay. If we give this guy quick, because he attacks, then he kills him. Quick doesn't stop that, because we don't kill this unit. Although, when both of these guys attack, maybe we do. Let's kill this guy. That makes that easy enough. Fortunately, there's no more room for anything else here. Give him quick so that he gets to attack once before he dies. Or is it better to give him quick? No. Let's kill this guy. That's important. I think it's worth healing him. Although we probably could have... We should have saved some mana just in case we do draw some big boy. Didn't happen anyways, so won't sweat it too hard. Is there room here? There is. There's also room for like a much bigger unit instead. Could do this. And we're gonna take the damage in hopes that we draw one of our big guys this next turn. Granted, I don't think we can play the Consumer of Crowns with just one imp out and just one ember. Oh, I forgot how many rounds he had of damage shield. I should have thought about that a little harder, maybe. Alright, put you down. Now we win. We're gonna take another 6 pyre damage. Stupid. Like, we don't have the ember to deal with those guys. I wish we had these guys in our deck. This can give us some ember and draw, obviously. Removing consume from this might actually be really nice. Let's take that and let's plan to try, like, plan to remove consume from that if we can. This has potential. Kind of a weird one. I feel like I've said this a bunch lately. Said like that's a weird one and regretted some of the decisions we've made lately. Okay, let's go here. Here, we definitely want to remove train stewards. These guys are trash. Okay, you, that's fine. You get some more damage. We don't really need quick on any of the others. This is big. I think that's worth it. And then we just kind of want him to have some more health. That's also not bad for sure. Added damage? Sure. That way when she hits hard. We can afford to do a few of these. So I think that's good. We could put rage on basically anything. Particularly like one of these guys. These guys tend to go behind our bigger units because we like to use them to give our bigger units armor, so making them actually able to deal some damage seems fine. You have stealth. You extinguish and you harvest. And then spell shield. I don't think we turn it on. That stealth can be pretty nasty. So obviously this does nothing for us. Let's try this. I wouldn't say we got particularly lucky on that one. I don't mind this setup. And let's make him quick so that he has maybe a little easier time getting those kills. I don't want to pull the front guy back. I mean, the back guy forward. You know, the opposite of what I said. I don't want to do that. I do want to cast this. But if I kill these guys, they're going to do more damage to us. This guy just gains armor, actually. But I mean, these guys give extra attack. I think this guy's gonna survive to the top. So do that for the extra draw. Yeah. We clearly can't play this guy. Can't even play this guy. That's really rough. Five health and 3 health. These two do not go well on their own. How big are you? 4 pips. So we can afford to play this guy up here and like hurry right here, and we'll just give her a blocker in the form of this guy. Are you the rage version? No. Okay. The fact that we saw both of those units that we want to see later is really unfortunate, and maybe we gotta start considering we're gonna see demon fiends. We gotta start planning to save some mana for that. So this is a good choice. This seems fine. And I know we just said we want to save mana, but now's not the time, I don't think. He's very dead. Enjoy your armor that you can use to hurt my pyre. Sweet. I was wrong not to take energy earlier on, and I see that now. Go ahead and roast those two. Enjoy attacking my pyre, and you enjoy attacking my pyre. You, however, don't get to enjoy that. 8 damage? Well, we should do that. We could heal him, but we need to save 1 mana. Letting my imps die is kind of rough too, just for the consumer of crowns. We should really we should really be planning to play him. There, now our pyre's safe. Ah man. This is why we want these guys in our deck. But I can't really control that. Bam, you take that. Making this guy quick. This guy being the, the big guy, consumer of crowns. Making him quick would be pretty good, probably. We still have a long way to go. You're not wrong. I think he's gonna be our big helper here anyways. So many of these. They don't do a lot of damage on their own. Yeesh. This unit's getting through too many rounds with stealth. Yeah, that sucks. Couldn't have drawn this 1 turn sooner or a couple turns sooner. Yeesh. Okay, what do we do? We can do that. And we can do that. And now you're dead because you're using up your rounds of stealth, killing a couple imps. We're not going to heal you. Don't be crazy. I wonder what happens if you ascend one of them. I figured it wouldn't let us, but I just thought I'd see what it looked like. Okay, so, oh, I like this. That'll let us move units around. I think we have enough stings added to our deck. We don't need that. We don't really get much from this. This could help us with the our hollow, because right now he just does not survive. So I'll take it. That said, um, our win condition might just be our consumer of crowns again. We can copy down here. Where's our next chance to upgrade units? Like we're facing upgrade units, and then we would copy down here, or we copy now and we upgrade units down here. I think we upgrade units first and then copy later. And right now, basically, our deck is kind of getting in the way of our best units. We're going to upgrade spells eventually, so these two should stick around, I think. We can probably stand to cut some of these basics. Multi-strike, huh? I mean, that's a ton of damage, of course. But I feel like what he needs is to survive. I don't mind multi-strike on these guys. I mean, why don't I mind it on these guys when they have less health? It's a good question. It's a fair question. But like you saw in that final round, the final floor of the last fight, 2 more rounds of stealth and he would have died without killing the boss. So by playing 2 units to tank for him, he suddenly survives and is doing massive damage. That said, we do have the ability to make a unit quick, don't we? Quick. Yeah, okay. That makes this really awesome. Questions over. We should do this just to make him a lot more tanky. Sure. And heck yeah. And this guy, sure. And I actually kind of like one of these guys being endless. Let's make it this one so that every time he comes out, he gets that rage buff on him. I think that was actually decent. Now we just got to play a little bit different. Casting imps makes a lot of sense. Preferably less casting them where they're going to immediately die. So sadly, yeah, that's a bad start. It's a bad starting hand. Especially 3 cards we can't possibly play. It's a bad starting hand. Doesn't really matter where we put this unit. But I guess the bottom makes the most sense because we're going to try and ascend units. And we don't really want him to be out front anymore, I've decided. This does nothing to them, but it does gain me, it does remove a spell shield and it gains me a +1 draw. I can do this, but then everything gets a little more damaging. So, not worth. Let's just try and break through the spell shield, I guess. Okay. You are the endless version. So I don't mind putting him out front. Let's see what we get out of here. It was already 0 cost, so that's unfortunate, but that's super fortunate. So I don't mind if they both die because we already have a lot of energy there. Putting her out is a death sentence for her. Could put her up here. Something. I don't know if I like it though. But we're gonna do this. Oh, he hasn't can't. We should not have been doing it on that floor. So we have let a large amount of units get up pretty high. I don't want to cast this. What I do want to do is put this guy down and put this behind. And this is a really good move. Of course, we just made that strong. Now it actually does damage. My bad. Oh, right. They have armor because of her. Well, since there's 2 incant units, we won't keep doing that. Although, that seems good. So does that. Oh, I should kill this guy. We didn't save any mana. We don't really have space to cast any of these other units right now. We hope to draw Ascend. There it is. Okay. I'm just thinking, what's our best play? I think our best play is ascending him. So let's put this one in behind him to give him an extra shield, and then we ascend him. And because it's going to start a refresh, I think we hold on to this one energy. We can still cast these. Not on these floors, but on this floor. So we hold on the rest of our energy so we don't cast any of those. We're gonna get the energy upgrade here because we find ourselves too often. Oh man, with not enough energy. That guy got a lot of damage, or a lot of attacks in at least. Drat. We let too many imps die. So that's a problem. We still need to hold on to 1 energy because we want to summon our other demon fiend. Sure. 1 energy is enough. Honestly, though, we shouldn't be casting torches for 2 damage unless it takes out a unit that's going to cause us some trouble. You can fit in here. Do we want you up here? Probably better off down here. So this is going to be 10 damage out of these. It's probably our best bet. If I could have hit that guy, it would have been nice. Pyre's continuing to take a bit of damage. Okay. We're leaving him to die a little bit, but it's okay. Now this floor is quite well set up. We could do this. We've restarted, so I don't know how many imps we have left actually. Only one. That'll bring him down by another 3 though, so that'd put him at 4, which makes him entirely playable. Those guys are both dead, so let's work on you. Yeah, you got 20 armor, so we can't prevent you from dying. Oh, we should have done this. Drat. Oh well, we could have stopped 7 damage, but too late for that. We got some damage done to her, so that's good. Dang. Big time dang. We wanted to draw our imp before drawing him. Well, let's use her to deal some damage. Buy as much time as we can like that. Since we're not putting him out there, let's put quick on our most damaging one, I guess. He's dead, and let's just sting you a bunch. So we did some damage there, and now this floor is winning it. Nice. Basically, if we could get up, or yeah, get energy or imps out faster. Holy. This could hit our our consumer of crowns. This is super good too, though. I'm gonna take this and this. I think this is a better option for us, so let's go this way. Do we want to go here first? No, let's go here first. Holdover. Not eligible because they consume. Holdover on this could be okay. Holdover on Ascension could be fine. That really helps us. Let's try that. I find myself wanting to ascend a lot and waiting on it to come back around a bunch. Let's do that too. And then this I like to do for these. Definitely reroll. Permafrost. Could put it on quick. Plus 10 magic power is great on Glimmer. -1 cost seems nice here. But definitely like it here. Unfortunately, we didn't get Remove Consume. Would have been nice for Channel Song to ensure that we could hit the Consumer of Crowns. That's the one. Let's pay coins, I think. At least to start. Hey, oh no. We removed all of our train stewards, so just give me the money. You suck. We spent gold, 25 gold, and we got nothing for it. Spent 50 gold and got 25 back is what actually happened. And we'll finally pick up the final Wrathful build, though I can't say I've found it to be super impressive. But we'll pick it up regardless. All this does is cause damage to our pyre. But our pyre is kind of already taking some hits. So I don't know if we can afford it. We're gonna go this way next time. So we're not healing. Even though we're pretty poor, so we're not really getting a good result here either way. Oh man, I really hate that they keep starting me with these two units in my hand. Actually, now I can play this guy, so never mind, but this guy in my hand kind of sucks. Kind of really sucks. So I do start with 4, so I don't have to save 1 to be able to afford these guys, but see what we get. We did draw the other one. I think that's worth doing. How much health do you have? 5? Perfect. Yeah, we take some pyre damage. Man, we're not killing anything currently. I hate this. We have enough friggin' energy problems as is. We don't need that showing up. We've cast 2 of our big guys. The last one is on the bottom of the deck, so I think we can afford to be a little loose with our energy spending. And we'll go ahead and move you up. Yeah. Hit him with the big heal. Let's take that guy out of the equation. He's already dead. Our pyre is taking enough damage. Can you not constantly put these things in my hand and also survive to the pyre? This is awful. Oy vey. Okay, in order to keep these guys alive, let's see what we get out of here. Okay, so we're gonna have an imp floor. I think imp floor goes here. We want the endless one out front. Then we want you behind. Then we want you here. And we want you here. You have 5 health. You be dead now. Not bad. Oh my gosh. 3 available targets. What are they? I know one's consumed crown. These are our 3 available targets. We have a 1 in 3 chance of just getting the perfect pull. We did not get the perfect pull. He's too big to fit up here, unfortunately. What is this going to be? Sweet. Made the 0 cost spell cost 0. Got him. 2 damage, 5 damage. We got enough to kill one unit. Just kill this guy so he stops putting these shitty things in my hand. Of course, now we take 10 damage from that. Oh my god, we're gonna die just to this guy. Did he have multi-strike? No! He doesn't fit. He doesn't fit. Our one true savior. Have I mentioned how this deck kind of just gets in its own way a whole bunch? Because this deck just gets in its own way a whole bunch. Okay. We need you to die. So please, please. You. Please be dead now, mister. Shit. I'm so sad that we can't play this guy. You're gonna deal 8 damage to my pyre and kill it. This was an atrocious attempt. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.